Hazapu, Heru Nefer. Grateful to be with you this morning. Heru Nefer, we ready to get started. Let's get it on in. We're going to start with our Shiasha. Glide on into Asar Stance. We're going to get into some of the all-over body check-in. While we then move on into the form after our Qigong, of course. Then we'll get into our breathing exercises. We'll get into our kneeling preparation. And then we'll get to it because we want to make these movements as consistent as possible for everyone. All right, so that you can get into a rhythm the way that we do what we do. Additionally, I want you to really think about participating with us on our September, but really our fall equinox community fast. So check it out. If you're already here doing our Taijiquan and Qigong with us, then this will serve to really aid your body as you begin changing seasons, looking at your body differently as we go into different fruits and vegetables that are in season and available to us. It'll be a good way to also move your body and look at the different organs and the active organ systems during this time period that will enable us to move our body to a more optimal state and to be able to maintain that over time. All right. So let's get moving. There we go. Hope everybody's ready. This being the final session in Black August, I want to make sure you had the opportunity to get yourself right. Write a letter to one of our family behind the wall. Connect and learn your history. So let's start with say, to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Get into Uatchit. And actually, let's get to a comfortable spot. We'll get this worked out. We're going to do the all-over body check-in first. And the reason we're going to do the all-over body check-in first is so that you have an opportunity. You may have not had an opportunity to check in with your body yet today. I checked in with mine, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with that foot. Let's go ahead. Draw a circle with the toes. You want to be able to point and flex the foot, point and flex. You should feel the muscles in the foot working, the muscles around it supporting the ankle, the tendons around the ankle and the foot, the metatarsals working. And let's change direction on that. All right, let's wiggle all the toes. And then we'll wiggle one toe at a time, starting with the big toe. Working our way all the way down to the pinky toe, one toe at a time, one toe at a time. All right, and we switch sides. And we do it again. You want to make sure you get this all in and then change direction. And once you get that in, we're going to wiggle the toes. And start with the big toe. Just wiggle the big toe. Go on to the next one, all the way down to the pinky toe, one toe at a time. Come a little closer to get these arms in. This is something you want to do every day as a way to keep yourself connected to the physical body and change direction. All right, and then you go to the other shoulder. And change direction. Excellent. Now we're going to get on in here and we're going to do work the neck and head, upper parts of the shoulders is working these muscles here, parts of your trapezoids. You're working the muscles all around that support the neck. All kinds of fine muscles in here, ligaments, ligaments. Oh yeah, ligaments and ligaments. So excuse me, working your ligaments and your tendons, a wide variety of things in here that protect the neck and head. Huge interrelationship. One of the primary reasons why in Kemet the primary focus was to protect the head. All right, to do all the things you could do to protect the head, neck and head, hugely important. And so we'll talk about that as we go forward into the next series that we'll get into in September. And so we'll talk about that next week as we get fully into the session. We ready? All right, so you're gonna breathe in and you're gonna look to your left. You're gonna breathe out and look to the right. Breathe in, looking left. Breathe out, looking right. Breathe in, looking left. Breathe out, looking right. Breathe in, looking left. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Breathing out to the right. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe in, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Breathing in front and center. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. As you breathe in, take the head around in a circle. Want to get as much range of motion as you can get going around in a circle. Up as far as you can go while you take it around, slowly. For all the reasons we talked about before. Feel all the support and all the interchange between the muscles as they contract and relax while you're continuing your bellows breathing. On your next in-breath, we're going to take the head the opposite direction. And on your next in-breath, bring it right back to front and center and level. Oh, yes. Yes. Now, hold out your left hand. Remember, we're doing this. We didn't do the hand, we did the shoulder. We went to the neck first so you could actually feel all of the support structure as we activated it. And now we're going to take the hand around. And again, remember, we want to keep that elbow tucked in tight to the body. And change directions. All right, and wiggle the fingers. One finger at a time. And we switch hands. Doing the opposite hand. Enjoying the feeling of movement of the wrist, full range of motion. And we change direction. All right, and wiggle all the fingers. And then one at a time. So we've checked in with the primary joint and organ structures on the body. Just by moving around a little bit and bowing in, we're now more fully present and in the body. So as such, we're going to continue this process of working through the musculature, but also checking out the inside while making sure that the outside is working. This is what you may call a energy body, physical body, emotional body. We're checking all of your bodies at the start of each session. So I'm going to talk, just briefly talk a little bit more about this. I got a whole section that I did in our Liberation Tools playlist on our YouTube channel talking about the subtle bodies. So you can get that there. But what we've been doing here in terms of sessions in class is we're actually going through the awakening and the reconnecting and the enhancing the awareness of the subtle bodies. All right. And so now for another all over body, subtle body exercise that we utilize to implement this, we're going to get into Asar Stance. So ready? All right, let's go get in Uatchit position. Excellent. Gonna adapt that a little bit so you can see my toes. I want you to be able to see the feet and how the feet move while we're in this. because after this, we get into the form. All right. So we go here, pyramid hands. We're going to shift and step wider than the heels. Get in here, balance the weight. And we begin Asar Stance. Pyramid hands. Holds in the golden orbs in the palms of the hands, palms up, toes, knees, hands pointing in the same direction. Rotating the hands into oneness. Into the turtle, chin down, and out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Rabbit through the chute. Into oneness. Elbows. Stay with me. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arms and hands, not touching the body, hands beneath the navel. 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top, palms facing each other. I want to see a ball of gold and white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Pointing the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Drop the right hand. Take the left hand out. And we're going to trace the Tai Chi diagram. Stop and come to the center. Bring that left hand in. Raise the right in the pyramid hands. Shift all the way to the right as you slide the left in. Right into Wu Chi and shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, Wu Chi. Stepping out into feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the KhASA position. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward for 2. And let the arms come down into swinging arms. All right, let them swing. All right, I'm going to open the chest and stretch the back, sink it down. And we're doing this a total of 5 times. This is number 3. Check it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. Start over here, Uatchit. Gonna do the short form. Ready? Excellent, sinking down, and we begin. All right. Do it one more time. We can get in that twice with the session. We may do it another time. I just want to make sure you do it at least once. We got to do it together. The goal is, again, as we do this, that we're not doing it till we get it right. And that is the work of the amateur. Our goal is that as we do these movements over time, over the years, that we do these movements until we cannot get them wrong. All right? And wrong in air quotes right now. As they say in the teachings of Ptah-Hotep, no artist reaches that perfection that they seek to attain. So that's why we keep working at it. So that is our goal. All right, excellent, excellent. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. So now we're here. And get yourself a seat. Crisscross applesauce. Simple, half, full, sashimi or lotus. Let's sit here. We're gonna do our breathing exercise. We're gonna do the ones that we've talked about before. Y'all know the ones. We want to be able to awaken the fire at the seat of the spine. So we sit in this position to get ourselves rooted. And so do the best that you can, okay? I'll bring this in a little tighter for me here. All right. So now, we're gonna take this right hand, thumb and index finger touching, palm up. Relax it. You can take this left hand, block off the left thumb, sitting tall, middle index finger on the left hand to center the forehead, right hand in the lap. We're gonna breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Out. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, palms up, resting on the thighs, knees. Back is erect, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. And release. All right, excellent, nice and easy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a simple kneeling posture. All right, hope folks are ready. Here we go. Toes, heels, knees together. And if you can, you just wanna sit back on them. Bring the hands here. Bring it in. Bring the chin down, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. All right. Then you want to come up and put the ball of the foot on the floor there, as best you can. So what you want to do is you want to have, these are your toes. You want your toes here. You want the foot like this. Got it? So then if you can, toes, heels, and knees are together. And you're going to come back on the foot. Going to be here, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, and release. Point the toes, stretch. Excellent. So again, while we're here today, we're going to take this right knee and have it up. And then we're going to sit down on this left. All right. And that's again to get us in preparation for the Kemetic kneeling. So we get it here. And we're talking it's here. And then we rise and grab a seat. So we can get ready. Breathing fully and relax. We have our teachings of Ptah-Hotep and the essence of Taijiquan literary tradition. And this is coming from expositions of insights into the practice of the 13 postures. And it is said throughout the body, the mind relies on the spirit, not on the chi, not on the breath. If it relied on the breath, it would become stagnant. If there is breath, there is no external strength. If there is no breath, there is pure steel. And the teachings of Ptah-Hotep, appropriate for the day for me. Here we go. When you prosper and establish your home, love your wife with ardor. Then fill her belly and clothe her back. Caress her. Give her ointments to soothe her body. Fulfill her wishes for as long as you live. She is a fertile field for her husband. Do not be brutal. Good manners will influence her better than force. Do not contend with her in the courts. Keep her from the need to resort to outside powers. Her eye is her storm when she gazes. It is by such treatment that she will be compelled to stay in your house. And from there, we have our wisdom from the sages of the ages. So we will bow out. We will say to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe. Giving respect to the ancestors, praise to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I bid you Hetep, peace, Aung Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength. And bid you until next time, remember, Like, subscribe, share down there. And of course, grateful for your presence. Hatapu, Herunefer, Ankh Uja Seneb, Amanre Sutin Necher, Atenre, Neb, and Ankh.